Hey everyone, welcome back to Positively Fishing. Today I'm here with Scott. We're back out on the Mississippi River and we're chasing after some walleyes and sauger. We're gonna try a couple different things today. I think we're gonna try pulling some Dubuque rigs around, and we're gonna do something that I really haven't done very much before. We're gonna try doing a little bit of Miller rigging. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later in the video. Let's see if we can get some fish. Stay tuned.
A lot of fish too.
Huh, there's one.
With the net?
No.
I think it's a rock bass.
I do not.
I'd shaken a little much for a rock bass. Oh, that's well, like the one that didn't exist.
The one that
Might be the same one.
it wanted to be on camera so much
Yeah.
that it bit again.
Oh, I think it's plastic or you know.
Plastic this time. At the beginning of this video, I caught a little sauger like this and held it up to the camera and talked a little bit and then realized that we weren't recording. So it's been a little while now, but here's our second fish of the day, little sauger. And the first one that I caught was on the minnow, and that one happened to be on the plastic. So we've learned nothing so far. We're gonna get back after it. We're using these Dubuque rigs again with a jig and plastic on the dropper and then just a bare hook and minnow on the trailer. That's what has been working, but it's pretty slow so far. So we're gonna give this a little while, and then if it doesn't pick up for us, we might switch over to something a little bit different, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. We're gonna get back after it. Stay tuned. Most of us can't afford that.
Yeah.
There's a video. Or there's a video. There's a fish.
There's a video.
This one feels weird.
Not
Not
fucking
really.
real hard.
On the minnow this time.
It was not fighting real hard, huh?
No. This one was just kind of like a sock reeling it in. But little sauger again. Kind of a cool looking one. I don't know if it's got scoliosis or if it's just twisting funny. But we get him back. That was pretty quick after the other one, about 2 minutes after that other one that I caught. So maybe we're finally got on him a little bit. Gonna keep after it. Stay tuned. Oh, I got one. There's one. I have not.
A little better. I got him. I got to get on the board here. I don't know what my deal is.
Well, that one's a little bit bigger than the last one, but still pretty small. That one was on the plastic. So I think I'm about even Steven with the plastics and minnows. Get back down. See if we can get another one. Stay tuned.
Got him.
Attaboy.
There we go.
You tell me if you need a net.
I don't know. He was a really weird bite. Just a little tap. And I was like, God, I don't know. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll take a net. That's a walleye. Although, you know, I get a little excited. I haven't caught a fish for a while, so maybe. Oh, no, it's a sauger. Never mind.
I brought it along. We can use it.
Yeah.
We can use it whenever we want.
All right, well.
On the
Hey,
plastic,
look at that.
too.
I switched over the plastic almost right away.
I told you were going to catch one.
You did. You said. That was your prediction. Little sauger. Fun. Weird bite. I mean, just really didn't feel it. It was almost like ice fishing where your rod just kind of there.
Yeah.
I was like, set hook. There it was. God, it feels good to not be skunked anymore.
Well, Scott's new to this filming thing, so I'll say it. We're going to get back after it. Stay tuned. This was, that might be a fish. Miller rig. Ryan would be proud and excited.
It's kind of grow a bit on the way in. One thing I always get worried about, like, some focus that really
Yeah, and I suppose it's not like a crankbait where they've got 2 cents of treble.
Whenever I do these Oh, right in the mouth. A little sauger. On the orange-tailed pulsar. Nothing too big, but it's our first fish on a Miller rig now. You can kind of see it in the camera there today.
We'll talk more about that Miller rig in a little bit, but hopefully we're on a little pile of them now, so we're gonna get back after it. Stay tuned. Yep.
All right.
Almost fell over.
Not bad. I like the line comes. Oh, back down.
There he is.
There he is. Nope, I do not need it to help you dog. Color purple?
I'm gonna call it blue.
Okay. Just a
Just
little
to
guy.
make me feel better, I'm gonna call it blue. Well, here's a little sauger. It's been a minute. My first one on the Miller rig. So that was my first Miller rig fish. And I like it. I think it's a good rig for the situation we're in right now. We're going to talk about that rig in just a couple minutes. We're going to see if we can get another fish. Stay tuned.
All right, here's your Positively Fishing quick tip of the day. We're going to talk about Miller rigs. This is kind of a little lesser known rig here on the river, but it's been, I think, picking up a lot of popularity lately. As you can see, we have 2 jig heads tied here. We have a snap on this end, and we have a barrel swivel on this end. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your lead. I think mine's probably about 4 feet, 3-4 feet or so. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to tie this barrel swivel at the top. You're going to snake 2 jig heads on here. They're going to run plastics typically. Okay, and you can see they're kind of a loop knot. Basically, you'll snake them on there. My hands are too cold to tie a new one right now. You'll kind of wrap it around your finger and you'll loop. You can look up a loop knot, how to do that, but that's basically what those are. And they're spaced, I don't know, these are probably about 8-10 inches apart. You could space them farther apart if you wanted to. You could space them closer, depending on what your preference is. And at the bottom, you're going to tie a swivel. Or a snap. This is just a regular snap. So the reason you do that is that you can customize a lot of different ways. Today we have low current, low flow. We don't have a lot of current. The water level is very low. We can get down to the bottom pretty easily just with this weight here. I believe this is an ounce or an ounce and a half, just stick weight. You know, if you're running more in higher currents and higher water in that, you're going to need something heavier to get to the bottom. So I always tie a snap on the bottom. Then you can really easily customize and put something different on. And then on your jigs, you can run, we're running some different variations. We have a Moxie here. These are all beef fishing plastics. We also have a paddle tail. That's caught a couple of fish today. We have another just variation of that Moxie. Paul's running some ringworms on his. You can just kind of play around and dial in what's working best for the particular day. Unfortunately, today is kind of a slow day, so we're still trying to dial in what's working best. But yeah, try the Miller rig. It's a cool way to fish. Basically, we have these on 8'6" Shields Outfitter trolling rods, this telescoping rods, and we're just running them slow on the bottom, like 0.5 to 0.7 miles an hour up current, and we're picking up some fish here and there. So there it is, Miller rigs. We're gonna get back after it. Stay tuned.
It's snowing a little more now, huh? Oh, that's a fish. There we go.
A little bigger, maybe.
Tugging a little bit better.
I'm gonna get it just in case. He's gotta be smarter than that.
I don't think I can. Oh, it's trolling rods are a little.
Yep.
Another one on kind of the purpley blue.
Purpley, yep.
Blue. Yep. Well, I guess this is my biggest one of the day, I think, so far. But another one on the Miller rig. That was on kind of the sparkly blue with the chartreuse tail. That's fun.
Is that the ringworm?
That was the ringworm. 2 on the same one, yep. All right, we're gonna get back after this. Stay tuned. Okay, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps us out. give us a like, and make sure to leave those comments down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
There was one.
What happened there? Welcome to the blooper reel.
Yep, look at that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what it looks like to get bit off.
I would normally, whoa. That's what happens when you let go of them, I guess. Yeah, well, for the record, I guess it's not really for the record because the cameras weren't rolling, but I did catch a fish and started talking to the camera for a little while and then realized that the camera wasn't recording. So.
Works nice, good strategy.
I think Scott turned off the camera when I hooked that fish.